your touch alone. Lonely time, time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea, to the open arms of the sea. Yeah. Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I've hungered, hungered for your touch alone. Lonely time, and I know that time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. God, speed your love to me.
That was Unchained Melody by Ronnie McDowell. And with me today is Ronnie. Ronnie, welcome to
Live and in
Video.
color.
Live and in color. Beautiful blue color,
Thank
too. Unchained Melody, was that your first single on Curb?
No, actually, I don't even know what single that was, to be honest with you. I've been with Curb, this is my 6th year, so I think that was my umpteenth single.
Umpteenth single, okay. And you had some doubts about cutting that song, didn't you?
Yeah, I really didn't want to record it because I just felt like, that was the Righteous Brothers song. And I just really didn't think that it would work in country music. But boy, was I fooled.
You sure were. Well, the way you sing, the type of music, there is no one type of Ronnie McDowell music. It's really varied.
Well, that's true, and also that gets me into a lot of trouble with radio because they can't really pinpoint what I do or what I am. But maybe that's good in a way. Maybe that's why I've stayed around so long, because I haven't just done the same cookie cutter stuff, one record after another. I'll do, but if you'll notice, Ronnie Millsap does that too. He'll do country, and then he'll come back and do Since I Don't Have You, like myself. And so, I don't know, maybe there's a lot of longevity to that.
Right. I think it's a good idea. I really do, because it shows your versatility. And now, the songs you write, are they about the same? I mean, you write some country and some a little more pop, or?
Yeah, I do. I write a lot of different kind of styles, but I also write country. I have a song that was recorded by George Strait and, let's see, Porter Wagner and the Wilburn Brothers and Jeannie Shepherd and so on and so on. And so I just write all kinds of songs.
Okay, your first song that you had recorded that you wrote was, let's see, Deep in the Heart of Dixie.
Well, now, actually, I didn't record that first. Roy Drusky recorded that.
Right.
And, but now that wasn't the first song I wrote, but it was one of the first songs that I had recorded. That was in 73, I believe.
73.
Uh-huh.
And it kind of hit you when you first heard it on the radio, huh?
Yeah, because I did not know that Roy Drusky had recorded it, and I was listening to the Opry one night, going to Nashville, going to work, and I heard it on the Grand Ole Opry. And like I say, unbeknownst to me, Roy had recorded it and was doing it on the Opry. Friday Night Frolics, what they called it back then.
Right.
And so when I heard it, it just blew my mind.
Right. And how did you feel when you first heard yours, your own songs that you recorded?
Well, I was very well pleased with Deep in the Heart of Dixie when I did my rendition of it. Let's see, I also recorded Only the Lonely, the old Roy Orbison song. That was actually my first record.
Mm-hmm. Is that the one you did on American Bandstand?
You know, I may have done that on the bandstand. I did that and The King Is Gone, and I did something else on that may have been, I just don't remember.
Yeah, my favorite, Watching Girls Go By. I like that song.
You know, I never have figured out why girls like that, but girls do. You know, when I sing that song, you can see girls, and they'll be going, watching girls go by. And I'm thinking, now really, they shouldn't be singing that.
Well, sure. We really like it, though. It really is. It's a really
But that's
upbeat.
what men are supposed to do, you know.
Right. Well, it's a good upbeat song with a
I
good tempo.
know, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a sing-along.
Right. Okay, you don't just write songs and sing songs. You do other artistic things.
Well, you know, if you're talking about painting, I do a little painting, not that much, but I do some, and I do a little sculpting, and not very much of that at all, but I do dabble in that.
And cartooning?
I've done that also, and with American Music, the video that we had with the cats and the cartoons, and I did a lot of that myself. Not all of it, but I did a lot, and it came off really well. It was kind of crude and kind of primitive for cartoons, I guess, but actually that's the way they did them originally, and I wanted to do it that way just to see if I could, and it came off real well.
Yeah, my favorite one. Did you name them?
Yes, I did, but I've forgotten what we named them now.
You don't remember who went like this and then hid from you?
Oh, sure, I remember who did that. That was Athena.
Athena?
Yeah, that was my daughter dressed up in that costume.
That was my favorite one. I thought that was really cute. Okay, why I ask you about being artistic, your videos, do you have a lot of input? I know the American Music you did. What about the other ones?
I did Unchained Melody. I came up with the idea to do the dancers and to make it have a ghostly effect now. I didn't plan that. That just kind of like came to be, and it kind of looked like that movie Ghost, and we didn't even plan it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a wonderful video. I'm real proud of that.
Okay, and when you did When a Man Loves a Woman,
Mm-hmm.
the scenes on that video, was any of that from, well, part of it was the original American Bandstand, right?
That was in the Philly days,
Mhm.
when they were still in Philly.
That's when I watched it,
Yeah.
home from school every night in front of the television.
I love that video. To me, that's my favorite video. It's the most unique thing that I've done besides the cartoons, but Dick Clark was very gracious and very nice to let us use that.
Well, why I wondered the Rate the Record part.
Yeah.
I didn't know whether that was tape special, because Dick Clark, you can't tell whether he did that, years ago or recently.
Well, that's why we wanted it where you couldn't tell, and they pulled it off. And I had the idea, and I called Dick Clark up and I asked him if he would loan us some of that footage, and he just doesn't do that. But I did a television show with him, and of course I was on the bandstand, but I did a the Kurt Russell Elvis thing with him in '79. So he said, well, he said, a long time ago you did me a favor, and he said, I owe you one. So
Right. Well, we're glad you did that one, and
thank you.
we'll go back to the show looking at that video,
All right.
When a Man Loves a Woman, on Hit Country Video.
Time to rate a record. May I have your name and age?
Bill Byrne, 15.
Thank you, Bill.
Anna Dickel, 17.
Frank Ferrera, 19.
Rate the record between 35 and 98, if you will. Give us an impression of why you like it or not like it.
Let's see what Ronnie McDowell gives us these days. This one's entitled When a Man Loves a Woman.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else. He changed the world for the good thing he's found. If she's bad, he can't see it. She can do no wrong. Turn his back on his best friend if he put her down. When a man loves a woman, spend his very last dime trying to hold on to what he needs. He'd give up all his comforts and sleep out in the rain if she said that's the way it ought to be. Well, this man loves you, woman. I gave you everything I had, trying to hold on to your heartless love. Baby, please don't treat me bad. When a man loves a woman down deep in his soul, she can bring him such misery. If she's playing him for a fool, he's the last one to know. Loving eyes can never see. When a man loves a woman, he can do her no wrong. He can never want some other girl. Yes, when a man loves a woman, I know exactly how he feels. 'Cause baby, baby, you're my whole world. When a man loves a woman.
Frank, we'll go to you first. How'd you rate it?
I did enjoy the record, and I thought it's a good dance song to dance to, and I enjoyed dancing.
Amber, what did you think it sounded like?
It sounds like country music, but not like the regular country music. I mean, it sounds different. I like it.